In the vast tapestry of human experience, few threads are as richly woven or as deeply colored as those of love and attachment. These emotions, potent and profound, shape the contours of our lives, defining our joys and sorrows with equal measure. Yet, in the wisdom of the Stoics, we find a remarkable perspective, a lens through which love is not a chain that binds us, but rather a liberating force, a teacher of virtue and a path to inner freedom. The nature of love in Stoicism. Stoicism teaches us that love should not be seen as an ownership or possession of another person, but rather as a mutual journey of growth and appreciation. It encourages us to value our relationships for the shared experiences and mutual understanding they bring, rather than for what we can gain from them. This perspective frees us from the shackles of expectation and allows us to love more fully and freely. Vulnerability as strength. In the realm of Stoicism, vulnerability is not a weakness, but a profound strength. By opening ourselves up to the vulnerability inherent in love, we allow ourselves to learn, grow, and become more resilient. It is through our most vulnerable moments that we develop a deeper understanding of ourselves and others, forging stronger, more meaningful connections. The impermanence of relationships. Recognizing the impermanent nature of all relationships is a key Stoic principle that teaches us resilience and acceptance. By understanding that every relationship, no matter how deep or profound, is subject to change, we learn to cherish the present moment without clinging to it. This acceptance helps us navigate the complexities of love with grace and equanimity. The role of self-love. Stoicism emphasizes the importance of self-love as the foundation upon which all other relationships are built. By fostering a compassionate and understanding relationship with ourselves, we are better equipped to extend genuine love and compassion to others. Self-love teaches us to set healthy boundaries, respect our needs and desires, and engage in relationships that are nurturing and fulfilling. Consider the Stoic understanding of love, grounded not in possession, but in appreciation, not in clinging, but in letting go. To love is to be happy with, Seneca wrote, reminding us that true happiness in love derives from the simple presence of the beloved, without the need for ownership or control. In this light, love becomes a practice of gratitude, a celebration of the moment and the person shared within it, free from the fear of loss or change. Emotional resilience. Stoicism offers invaluable tools for developing emotional resilience, especially in the face of change and loss. It teaches us to maintain our inner tranquility by focusing on what is within our control and letting go of what is not. This resilience enables us to face the ups and downs of love and life with a steady heart and a clear mind. Universal love and compassion. Beyond personal attachments, Stoicism advocates for a universal love and compassion that embraces all beings. This expansive view encourages us to see beyond our immediate relationships and recognize our shared humanity. By practicing universal love, we contribute to a more compassionate, understanding world. And yet, love, in its essence, challenges us. It invites us to open our hearts, to embrace vulnerability as the crucible in which our character is tested and tempered. The Stoic sees this not as a burden, but as an opportunity. In the words of Marcus Aurelius, the impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. So too does love, with its trials and tribulations, become a path to personal growth, a means through which we cultivate patience, kindness, and understanding. Freedom in attachment. Stoicism reveals a paradoxical truth. There is freedom to be found within the very bonds of attachment. By applying Stoic principles of detachment and acceptance, we learn to engage in relationships without being consumed by them. This freedom allows us to love deeply without losing ourselves, maintaining our independence and inner peace. gratitude, and love. Cultivating gratitude is a powerful Stoic practice that transforms our approach to relationships. By focusing on the blessings and joys within our relationships rather than dwelling on fears of loss or unmet expectations, we open our hearts to a deeper, more appreciative form of love. Gratitude enhances our relationships, making them sources of joy and fulfillment. This journey of growth, however, demands of us a certain resilience, a readiness to face the inevitable ebb and flow of relationships with equanimity. Epictetus, with his characteristic clarity, reminds us that it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it, that matters. In love, this means learning to accept the transitory nature of all things, to cherish the beauty of the moment without grasping too tightly, to let go with grace when the time comes. The practice of Stoic virtues in relationships. Stoicism teaches that the practice of virtues, such as patience, understanding, and kindness, is essential in all areas of life, including our relationships. These virtues guide us in navigating conflicts, deepening our connections, and cultivating a love that is based on respect, empathy, and genuine care. Community and connection. Finally, Stoicism underscores the importance of community and connection. Our relationships are not isolated islands, but part of a larger network of social bonds that enrich our lives and contribute to our well-being. By fostering positive, supportive relationships, we enhance not only our own lives but also the lives of those around us, creating a ripple effect of love and positivity. Yet, Stoicism does not call us to a life of emotional isolation or detachment. Far from it. It teaches us that true strength lies in our ability to form deep, meaningful connections while maintaining our inner tranquility. It encourages us to extend our love beyond the confines of romantic attachment, to embrace a universal love that recognizes the inherent value of all beings. What is not good for the swarm is not good for the bee, Marcus Aurelius observed, urging us to see our relationships as part of a larger social fabric where our actions and affections contribute to the well-being of the whole. In this view, the Stoic approach to love and attachment offers us a blueprint for living fully and freely. It teaches us to embrace the bonds of love not as constraints, but as avenues to freedom, to find in the discipline of our emotions the key to a life of virtue and meaning. And so, as we navigate the complexities of love and attachment, let us draw upon the timeless wisdom of Stoicism. Let us cultivate a love that is generous, open-hearted, and unafraid. A love that liberates rather than confines, enriching our lives and the lives of those around us. As we conclude, remember that the journey of integrating Stoic insights into our lives is ongoing, a constant practice of reflection, learning, and growth. Let the principles of Stoicism guide you, but also listen to the whispers of your own heart, for within each of us lies a reservoir of wisdom waiting to be discovered. In the dance of love and attachment, may you find your path to true freedom, a freedom born of understanding, compassion, and the courageous embrace of life in all its impermanence and beauty.